Hey everybody, I'm back. Sorry it's been a little bit. I've been going through a lot of stuff, but hey, this is why. I came across this app and I just have been hooked on it. Of course, Nano Banana is freaking awesome, as all you guys know. And so, what better than, because let's say I'm not a master prompter. Are you a master prompter? Well, guess what? I found an app that it really doesn't matter if you're a master prompter or not, because this app right here, it's called Reimagine Photos at reimaginephotos.app. And essentially, it has presets for all the different stuff. And it uses Nano Banana to edit it in the background. So I figured I'm just going to show this to you. Of course, you can log in with OAuth or what have you. I'm going to go ahead and sign in and check it out. They start you off with 10 free credits. So it's really quite basic and simple. You just click here to upload a video, or a picture rather, and you go into your pictures. And well, let's say a real simple one. This is my house, and that's an ugly trash can. Other than that, it'd be an okay picture. So how about I just say remove item and say trash can and remove item. And there you go. It's as simple as that. It's using Nano Banana right now in the back end, sending an API call, and where's the trash can? Where'd it go? But that's not it. You can keep on with your edits. Obviously you can download this at any time, which is pretty cool, once you're done with your edits, but you can keep on with it. So let's say, what would be something cool to do with this? Let's see. Let's make it an 1800s photo. So, it's just fun to mess around with. This right here is going to turn this into an 1800s photo. With the horse and all that, but there's a car still there. So let's change that and say, let's see if it's going to know that's an SUV. We're trying this out. Let's see. Is it going to do it? Sure as heck did. You see that? I just said SUV. It only had half of my wife's car in the driveway, or in the thing there, and then it filled it in with the rest of the horse. You can download it, but let's move on to the. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up, because it does look a little bit weird. So I'm going to actually do a custom one, and I'm going to say change the house across the street to a saloon and turn the grass in and street into dirt. And that's it. Boom. So it did turn it into a saloon. I don't remember this person across the street. They're there also. But I guess it's a one-time at a time change. So let's say turn the grass and street into dirt. And there you go. So let's switch this up and change this image out to another image. And I want to try out this one. It's an old picture of my uncle that I took a screenshot of. As you can see, it has the lines in it and everything. And I'm going to say refurbish. You see, the thing is that I noticed is that it can get rid of all those old photos that have cracks or blemishes in them because they're old. Look at that. And then I'm going to say, that's pretty cool. And I'm going to say, let's colorize this. And there you go. That's colorized. So again, I can download that and save that right there. Perfect. And now let's change this image up again. And let's do something really creative on this one. You see, I was at the Universal City Walk the other day, and they had a pop-up store for the Mario Brothers. So I took this picture of me wearing one of the hats. And I'm going to say to another custom prompt and say, make the background more fitting to my hat. There you go. And you can see it doesn't, I'm not speeding this up or slowing it down or anything. Look at that. Totally put in a Mario Brothers background with a castle in the background and all that. So let's change that up again. And we're going to try, you see, I was covering the Disneyland California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. And so I brought my scooter along because there's a lot of walking there. But I don't really like this picture with the scooter. So I'm going to say, let's do another custom one and say, replace the mobility scooter with a throne. There we go. I don't know how it's going to do with me sitting there. Will it be able to do this one? But look at that. Look at that, guys. Do you see this? It did. See that? And look at that. That's what the zoomed in. Look at that quality, too. You see that quality? Totally did just fine. And I have one more free credit left, so I think I'm going to use it. But I should download that one because that one is a really cool. So let's download that one. There we go. And let's change. I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm going to tell it that I want it to make this into a thumbnail. Make this into a YouTube thumbnail for a video about Disneyland Big Thunder Mountain Ride. Let's see how it does with that. Look at that. Bam. Spelling's right. Disneyland Big Thunder Mountain point of view ride experience. Check that. So you can even use this to apparently generate your thumbnails, which I'm going to be doing. And yeah. Anyways, so let's see here. Let's turn this into a vintage look. All right. Well, I'm out of credits, so let's proceed to get 50 more credits. All right, so we're back over here. I got my 50 credits now. A lot better. A lot better. Okay. Well, also, I really want this picture. I love my mother-in-law, but I want this picture to be with my wife and I. So I'm going to say, let's see if it can do that. They're both wearing very dark colors. And look at it, did it. Look at that. It removed her flawlessly. It filled in the rest of the body and everything where she would have been. All right, let's change this up. And look, that only took 3. I have 47 left. So now, let's go here. Have you ever taken a picture where you just, for some reason, it looks like I'm about to sneeze or something? Just not a very impressive picture. So I'm just going to go here and say, correct my facial expression. Probably confused because I said expressions instead of expression. Wow, it definitely did that. All right. So next, didn't I keep the nice eyes the same and everything? I like it. Did a good job. Save that one. It's the same, I'm sure a ton of people saw it. So it's not just me that's using it. That's pretty cool. All right, let's turn that into a pop art photo. And that fast. See, but then I want to autocorrect that. It's a little bit overboard. That's better. Okay, let's change that one. Let's try something else. I want to make product photos, but the background, not really a great background. Just go here and all right. So I just told it to replace the photo with something more advertising worthy, and that's spot on. Check that out. Totally. I mean, you could download this, just add some text on top. You got your next Instagram post for your next drink or what have you, next product. This is amazing, guys. Like, I am blown away. And look, I still got 42 credits left. So I highly recommend, one, head on over to our Useful AI Hacks YouTube channel, click that subscribe button, toggle that all notifications so that you get notified when our next YouTube video launches. We launch them all the time. So, and then I do recommend heading over to reimaginephotos.app and checking this out. It's pretty freaking awesome. I love it. I mean, it turns anybody into a master prompt engineer. You can edit all your photos just like this. It's, okay, I want to turn this one into black and white. It's going to turn this right here into a black and white. I don't have to know how to prompt Nano Banana, how to edit the image correctly or anything like that. Look at that. That's another Instagram ad for you. Let's take it a step further and say, turn this into an 1800s photo. So, I mean, it's really a no-brainer. I would head on over here and look at that. Look at that. Changed it up a little bit. Changed all the lighting. That looks nice. I like it. It gets addicting, I'm telling you. Turn it into a cinematic look. Let's try that. And just like that. Look at that. Look at the lighting in the background. Just made it pop. I'm telling you. Then if you don't like it, we can just auto-correct it a little bit. There you go. Check that out. Turn it into a watercolor. There's so many cool presets, and then they even have the custom ones and remove item one. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. That is beautiful. And I still got 36 credits left. I mean, I would have had a full post all for the full week done. To me, like, you guys need to head over to this Reimagine Photos app right up here. This place is awesome. Right after you go here and click that subscribe button and toggle that notification bell so that you get notified when our next useful AI hacks video launches. Here's one I took of a giraffe. I'm going to say change the giraffe to a rhino. I mean, while it's doing that, we can see, so it has like Refurbish, where you can breathe new life into an old photo, colorize realistic color to black and white images, autocorrect, sharpen, blur the background, remove the background. So all you guys that are paying for a tool to remove the background, this one does that and so much more. Cinematic effect, vibrant boost, the vintage look, high contrast black and white, so you can change your images to black and white, a dreamy glow, give a soft, ethereal, atmospheric look. You can convert your photos to, oh, that's a fun one. Let's try that one. Oh, look at that. It came back really good with that rhino. But now let's turn this to a 3D cartoon. Look at that. Freaking awesome. Gonna have to definitely save that one too. So guys, head on over to this Reimagine Photos app. Sign up today. Get your free credits. It's only $6.99 for 50 more credits. Turn this into a business. Start editing photos for people. There's so many people out there that do not know how to do this kind of stuff. And just imagine, you can charge them, $4.99, $9.99 a picture, where you're only paying $6.99 for 50 of them. So there you go. And just imagine, you could have your own shop selling photos just like this, where you're turning people into, cartoon characters and what have you, with animals behind them, whatever you want. The sky's the limit, guys. So I suggest heading on over to this Reimagine Photos app and trying it out just like I did. Love it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Useful AI Hacks.